The focus of Mennonite World Conference in 2023 was on strengthening relationships in our Anabaptist Mennonite family. We engaged in dialogue with other world Christian communions and organizations to walk a path of unity. In March, Faith and Life Commission met with representatives of the World Communion of Reformed Churches for interchurch dialogue. After historic hostility, today, Mennonites and Reformed share a common mission to witness to the gospel. In October, Cesar Garcia represented MWC among the meeting of secretaries of Christian World Communions. He also serves as chair of this collegial gathering.
By listening to what God is doing in each global communion, we identify common challenges and current trends in the Christian church. By praying with and for each other, we nurture our commitment to follow Christ. By deepening our relationships, we witnessed the gift of unity amid diversity and difference, a witness so much needed in the current world circumstances.
We released Growing in Faithfulness, Living Out Our Baptism. This study guide by the Faith and Life Commission helps churches deepen understanding of our baptisms and learn about diverse practices within the global family. For the third year, MWC's Deacons Commission joined with 14 other Christian organizations for World Vision International's movement of prayer and action against world hunger. In response to persecution of a member church in a sensitive area, rising violence in Burkina Faso, and the crisis in Israel-Palestine, we issued pastoral letters calling for urgent prayer, immediate ceasefire, and for governments to focus on a just and peaceful way forward. We nourished relationships between MWC and member churches and among member churches. Our regional representatives resumed in-person visits to member churches. They heard your joys and challenges, listened to you, and helped you connect with other parts of the global Anabaptist Mennonite family through MWC. We gathered as a family every 2 months for online prayer hour. Participants from dozens of countries shared their hearts in prayer, lifting up supplication and praise to God. We increased the frequency of Courier magazine. Now 4 times a year, this magazine equipped our church members with Anabaptist teaching and reflections from diverse perspectives. We also shared your stories and created connection points with you on social media, our website, and on our info e-newsletter. Our worship resources equip you to celebrate Anabaptist World Fellowship Sunday, Peace Sunday, and Yabs Fellowship Week alongside the global family.
To answer these questions, we reinforced our mission with a new descriptor: following Jesus, living out unity, building peace.
MWC leaders resourced our church members, crossing cultural and national barriers to connect as family. In March, regional representatives and executive committee members spoke in 30 local congregations in British Columbia after the Intercultural Worship Service of Renewal 2023 in Abbotsford, BC. In other notable connections this year, Worship Director Richard Allen traveled from Nethville, Pennsylvania to Uganda. There, the beloved member of the Assembly International Ensemble orchestrated learning exchanges with music teams in Mennonite churches. And Deacons Commission Secretary Tikas Tesfaye of Ethiopia spoke at the All India Mennonite Women's Conference and visited many local congregations. We renewed our service, education, mission, and peace work through learning and sharing together in collaborative networks. Coinciding with the 3rd Global Mennonite Peacebuilding Festival in Virginia, USA, MWC meetings brought together existing and emerging networks: peace, education, service, and mission, for fellowship and envisioning their role into the future. The Creation Care Task Force helped our churches learn how to become better stewards of creation. A series of webinars together with the Anabaptist Climate Collaborative, called Climate Pollinators, shared stories of how climate change is affecting each region of the world and how the Anabaptist Mennonite family is living out hope in action. And they endorsed the interfaith call for a fossil fuel non-proliferation treaty. MWC and Anabaptist Mennonite Biblical Seminary launched Forming Leaders Together, a program on building Anabaptist identity and learning from each other in the global church. We are encouraged and uplifted through strengthening our connection as a family. None of this would be possible without the donors who believe in the work we do to strengthen our global family.
We thank MWC and everyone in our global family who have been praying and supporting us. It is good to know that we are not forgotten. May God bless you abundantly as you have blessed us.
We look forward in 2025 to marking the birth of our Anabaptist family 500 years ago in Zurich, Switzerland. And our journey of remembrance and renewal continues toward our next assembly in Ethiopia in 2028. More information will be available on our website and in MWC info.
We are family, woven together and strengthened as one body of Christ. Sharing joy and sorrow, together we are following Jesus, living out unity and building peace.